Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. A small jar of seeds sitting innocuously on your countertop. Yet within those unassuming kernels lies a potent arsenal against one of humanity's greatest adversaries, cancer. It may sound like magic, but it's actually science. Each of these 6 everyday seeds is packed with specific nutrients and bioactive compounds that researchers have shown can help neutralize harmful free radicals, calm chronic inflammation, and even interfere with the growth of abnormal cells. Today, I'm going to guide you through exactly which seeds to look for, how they work at the cellular level, and simple ways to weave them into your daily meals, whether you're sprinkling them atop salads, blending them into smoothies, or simply munching them as a snack. By the end of this video, you'll not only feel empowered to take control of your health, but also armed with actionable tips to make these tiny powerhouses a natural part of your routine. Let's dive in. Why seeds matter and modern challenges. Each year, despite breakthroughs in surgery, chemotherapy, and immunotherapy, we see cancer rates climbing. And that's no accident. Our modern world bombards us with invisible threats. Air and water pollution heavy with industrial chemicals, agricultural residues on our produce, and ubiquitous microplastics in everyday items. Chronic stress from hectic lifestyles further weakens our immune defenses, while ultra-processed foods flood grocery shelves, stripped of nutrients and loaded with additives that fuel inflammation. Under this relentless pressure, our cells become vulnerable, and tumors can take hold in silence. Yet nature offers a powerful countermeasure. Tiny seeds packed with concentrated doses of anti-cancer compounds. Flavonoids, phytosterols, and essential fatty acids hiding in these seeds target oxidative damage and inflammatory pathways at the cellular level. By incorporating just a small daily serving, sprinkled on meals, blended into drinks, or eaten raw, we can help fortify our immune cells, tamp down chronic inflammation, and nourish the body's own repair mechanisms. It's a simple, natural strategy to give our cells a fighting chance. Seed number 1, macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts often get pegged as a luxurious treat, but their health profile elevates them far above mere indulgence. Enclosed within that hard, intractable shell lies a powerhouse of nutrients, most notably monounsaturated fats, which make up approximately 75% of the nut's total fat content. These same monounsaturated fats are praised in the Mediterranean diet for reducing inflammation, supporting healthy cholesterol levels, and maintaining the integrity of cellular membranes. When cell membranes remain stable, they're less prone to the oxidative damage that can set the stage for genetic mutations and, ultimately, cancerous growth. Beyond healthy fats, a standard serving of just 10 to 12 macadamia nuts, around 28 grams, provides about 1.5 milligrams of manganese. This trace mineral is a cofactor for superoxide dismutase, a key antioxidant enzyme that neutralizes free radicals within mitochondria and the nucleus. By helping dismantle harmful reactive oxygen species, manganese-driven antioxidant defenses protect DNA strands from breaks and mutations, one of the earliest triggers in the cascade toward tumor formation. For seniors whose natural antioxidant capacity may decline with age, bolstering superoxide dismutase activity through diet is a straightforward way to support cellular repair mechanisms. But there's more. Macadamias also contain phytosterols, plant-derived compounds structurally similar to cholesterol. In laboratory studies, these phytosterols have demonstrated the ability to slow proliferation and induce apoptosis, programmed cell death, in breast and prostate cancer cell lines. While more human trials are needed, these early results suggest that regularly consuming phytosterol-rich foods could form part of a proactive dietary strategy against hormone-sensitive cancers, types that disproportionately affect older adults. From a practical standpoint, adding macadamias to your routine is both simple and versatile. Crush a handful over your morning oatmeal for a satisfying crunch. Swirl them into your next smoothie for natural creaminess, or toss them into a fresh green salad for a nutrient-dense twist. Because their high monounsaturated fat content naturally promotes satiety, macadamias can help control appetite, potentially reducing reliance on processed snacks that spike blood sugar and provoke chronic inflammation. It's also worth noting that while macadamias are calorie-dense, clocking in at roughly 200 calories per ounce, their impact on weight gain is minimal when eaten in moderation. In fact, Research has shown that diets including nuts do not necessarily lead to weight gain, likely because nuts help regulate appetite hormones and increase thermogenesis, the body's calorie-burning processes. For seniors who struggle with evening snacking or post-lunch energy slumps, a controlled portion of macadamias can provide slow-burning energy without the sugar crash that comes from carb-heavy treats. In summary, macadamia nuts are more than a gourmet indulgence. They're a natural, evidence-backed ally in the fight against oxidative stress, inflammation, and cancer cell growth. By incorporating just a small daily portion into your meals or snacks, you're not only treating your taste buds, but also equipping your body with crucial nutrients to maintain DNA integrity, support antioxidant defenses, and potentially hinder the progression of certain cancers. Give your cells and your heart the macadamia advantage. Seed number 2, red watermelon seeds. Red watermelon seeds have been a cherished snack at family gatherings and seasonal celebrations for centuries. Valued not only for their festive appearance, but for their remarkable nutritional profile. At the heart of their health benefits lies lycopene, a red pigmented carotenoid renowned for its antioxidant potency. In fact, 100 grams of red watermelon seeds can supply up to 75 milligrams of lycopene, nearly 3 times the amount found in an equivalent weight of tomatoes. Lycopene works by neutralizing harmful free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cellular components, including DNA, proteins, and cell membranes, and has been consistently linked in epidemiological studies to lower risks of prostate and colorectal cancers. Beyond lycopene, red watermelon seeds are a rich source of linoleic acid, an essential omega-6 fatty acid that plays a pivotal role in regulating inflammation and maintaining skin and cell membrane integrity. Approximately 38% of the fat content in these seeds comes from linoleic acid, helping to balance omega-3 and omega-6 ratios in the diet, which is crucial for moderating chronic inflammation, a key factor in cancer development. Micronutrients further elevate the seed's cancer-fighting credentials. A typical 30-gram serving provides roughly 50 milligrams of magnesium, which relaxes blood vessels, supports nerve and muscle function, and fuels over 300 enzyme reactions, including DNA repair pathways. Zinc, another abundant mineral in watermelon seeds, bolsters immune surveillance by enhancing the function of natural killer cells and T lymphocytes, frontline defenders against emerging tumor cells. Meanwhile, vitamin E acts synergistically with lycopene to protect lipids from oxidative damage, ensuring cell membranes remain robust and less susceptible to carcinogenic insults. However, nutrition is only part of the story. In many cultures, roasting red watermelon seeds and sharing them during New Year's festivities or wedding banquets symbolizes unity, prosperity, and the intergenerational passing of wisdom. This emotional connection underscores how food can nourish both body and soul, reinforcing the value of mindful eating practices. Practical tips for preparation and consumption. Soak before roasting. Submerge seeds in warm water for 2 to 3 hours to soften the outer shell and reduce phytic acid, an anti-nutrient that can impede mineral absorption. Lightly roast. Spread seeds on a baking sheet. Drizzle with a small amount of olive oil and roast at 140 degrees Celsius for 8 to 10 minutes, stirring halfway. Over-roasting can degrade heat-sensitive vitamins like vitamin E. Season mindfully. Opt for sea salt or nutritional yeast for flavor. Avoid artificial colors, preservatives, and excessive sodium. Serving size. Aim for 15 to 20 g, about a small handful, per day to reap benefits without gastrointestinal discomfort or unwanted calorie surplus. Versatile uses. Toss roasted seeds into salads or grain bowls for a crunchy texture. Blend into plant-based milk with dates and water for a nutty beverage, or sprinkle over soups and yogurt. By incorporating red watermelon seeds into daily meals, whether as a celebratory snack or a year-round staple, seniors can leverage their potent blend of antioxidants, essential fatty acids, and minerals to support immune resilience, reduce inflammation, and help guard against cancer development naturally. Seed number 3, millet. Millet is a humble grain that has sustained communities across Asia and Africa for millennia. Yet it often remains overshadowed by more celebrated cereals like rice and wheat. Despite its unassuming appearance, millet delivers a remarkable nutrient profile that makes it a true ally in cancer prevention and cardiovascular health, 2 of the most pressing concerns for aging adults. At the forefront of millet's health benefits are its polyphenol, plant-derived antioxidants measured at approximately 120 milligrams per 100 grams. These compounds, including phenolic acids and flavonoids, scavenge free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cellular DNA, proteins, and lipids. In several animal studies, millet's polyphenol have been shown to inhibit the formation and progression of breast and colon tumors, slowing cell proliferation and even inducing apoptosis, programmed cell death, in malignant cells. Although human trials are still emerging, these preclinical findings underscore millet's potential as a protective dietary staple. Beyond its antioxidant capacity, millet is a robust source of magnesium, offering about 114 milligrams per 100 gram serving. Magnesium exerts multiple cardiovascular benefits. It relaxes smooth muscle and blood vessel walls, improving circulation and reducing vascular resistance. It also modulates nitric oxide production, a molecule essential for vasodilation. For seniors at risk of hypertension and heart disease, regular magnesium intake can help lower blood pressure and reduce cardiac workload, factors that, in turn, diminish the chronic inflammation that fosters tumor growth. Fiber is another hallmark of millet. A single serving supplies 7 to 9 grams of dietary fiber, a mixture of soluble and insoluble types. Soluble fiber forms a gel in the gut, aiding in cholesterol reduction by binding bile acids. Insoluble fiber adds bulk, supporting healthy digestion and feeding beneficial gut bacteria. Emerging research links a balanced gut microbiome to improved immune regulation, with fiber-rich foods like millet helping to enhance production of short-chain fatty acids that suppress inflammatory pathways. Incorporating millet into everyday meals is both practical and delicious. Try adding 2 tablespoons of cooked millet to hearty soups. Its tiny, pearl-like grains absorb flavors beautifully while boosting antioxidant content. Swap out rice or quinoa in your grain bowl for millet's mild, nutty taste and firmer texture. For breakfast, stir it into porridge with cinnamon and fresh berries for a fiber-dense, cancer-fighting start to your day. You can even grind millet into flour for gluten-free baking, crafting pancakes, muffins, or flatbreads that deliver a nutritional edge. A final tip: rinse millet under cold water before cooking to remove any residual saponins, natural compounds that may impart a slightly bitter taste. Then simmer in a 2-to-1 water-to-grain ratio for about 15 minutes until tender. With its antioxidant, polyphenol, magnesium-rich profile, and prebiotic fiber, this ancient grain offers a simple, affordable way for seniors to support cellular health, reduce inflammation, and promote cardiovascular resilience. All vital steps in a natural cancer prevention strategy. Seed number 4, sesame. Sesame seeds are tiny nutritional powerhouses that have been prized in cuisines around the world for millennia. What makes them truly exceptional are 2 rare lignans, sesamin and sesamol, which exhibit potent antioxidant and anti-cancer properties. In laboratory experiments, extracts rich in sesamin have been shown to inhibit the proliferation of colorectal and breast cancer cells by modulating key signaling pathways involved in tumor growth. Sesamol, likewise, scavenges reactive oxygen species and downregulates inflammatory mediators, helping to prevent DNA damage that can trigger malignancy. Beyond these unique antioxidants, sesame seeds deliver an astonishing 975 milligrams of calcium per 100 g, amounting to nearly 100% of the daily recommended intake for older adults. This is especially important for seniors at risk of osteoporosis. Adequate calcium helps maintain bone mineral density and reduce fracture risk. Meanwhile, 351 milligrams of magnesium per 100 g supports healthy blood pressure by relaxing vascular smooth muscle and promoting nitric oxide production. Together, calcium and magnesium work synergistically to maintain cardiovascular stability and skeletal strength. Sesame also contains a spectrum of other beneficial micronutrients: iron, phosphorus, zinc, and B vitamins that fuel energy metabolism, red blood cell formation, and immune competence. The combination of healthy fats, fiber, and plant protein in sesame further contributes to satiety and metabolic balance, making it a smart inclusion for older adults seeking to manage weight and blood sugar levels. In the kitchen, sesame's uses are virtually limitless. A simple sprinkle of raw seeds over yogurt, oatmeal, or roasted vegetables adds a delightful crunch and nutty aroma. 4. Deeper flavor and enhanced digestibility. Lightly toast sesame seeds in a dry skillet over medium heat for 3 to 5 minutes, stirring constantly to prevent burning. You'll know they're ready when they turn golden and release a fragrant, toasty scent. For a culinary adventure, transform toasted sesame into homemade tahini. Blend half a cup of seeds with 2 to 3 tablespoons of water or olive oil until smooth. Tahini serves as a versatile base for dressings, dips like hummus, or even baked goods, imparting both creaminess and a nutrient boost. Alternatively, stir a spoonful into stir fries in the last minute of cooking, or mix into marinades for chicken, fish, or tofu. When integrating sesame into your routine, aim for 10 to 20 grams per day, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. This modest amount delivers significant calcium, magnesium, and lignans without overloading on calories. Store seeds in an airtight container in a cool, dark place to preserve their delicate oils and prevent rancidity. By embracing sesame seeds, whether raw, toasted, or transformed into creamy tahini, you're tapping into an ancient superfood that supports cancer prevention, bone health, and cardiovascular resilience. These humble seeds may be small, but their impact on long-term wellness is mighty. Seed number 5, almonds. Almonds have held a place of honor in human history dating back to ancient Persia, where they symbolized health, wealth, and long life. Fast forward to today, and science validates these age-old beliefs. Almonds are a nutritional powerhouse, especially prized for their rich content of vitamin E plant compounds and minerals that support cancer prevention and overall well-being. A 100-gram serving of almonds delivers approximately 25 milligrams of vitamin E, primarily in the form of alpha-tocopherol. Vitamin E is a potent antioxidant that intercepts and neutralizes free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage DNA, proteins, and lipids, setting the stage for cellular mutations and cancer development. By safeguarding the integrity of cell membranes, vitamin E helps maintain healthy, resilient tissues and reduces oxidative stress, a known contributor to tumor initiation. Beyond vitamin E, almonds boast a spectrum of polyphenol and flavonoids, bioactive plant compounds that laboratory studies have shown to slow the proliferation of cancer cells in breast, colon, and prostate tissues. These antioxidants modulate signaling pathways involved in cell cycle regulation and apoptosis, programmed cell death, tipping the balance away from unchecked growth. While most research remains preclinical, epidemiological data suggests that regular nut consumption is associated with a lower incidence of certain cancers. Mineral content further enhances almonds' cancer-fighting credentials. With 270 milligrams of magnesium per 100 g, almonds help calm the nervous system, regulate stress hormones like cortisol, and support over 300 enzymatic reactions, including those involved in DNA repair and immune response. Magnesium's role in stabilizing blood sugar and maintaining healthy blood pressure also reduces chronic inflammation, indirectly contributing to a lower cancer risk profile. However, raw almonds naturally contain phytic acid, an anti-nutrient that can bind minerals and interfere with their absorption. To maximize nutrient availability, soaking almonds overnight in filtered water for 8 to 12 hours is recommended. This simple step reduces phytic acid levels, softens the skins for easier digestion, and releases enzymes that further enhance nutrient uptake. Incorporating almonds into your daily routine is effortless and versatile. Here are a few ideas. A morning boost: chop or slice a small handful, 20 to 30 g, over oatmeal or chia pudding for added creaminess and antioxidant power. Energizing snacks: enjoy soaked almonds plain, or lightly toast them in a dry skillet for 5 to 7 minutes until golden. Then sprinkle with a pinch of sea salt for a satisfying, mineral-rich crunch. Nutty smoothies: blend 10 to 12 soaked almonds with berries, banana, and unsweetened almond milk for a nutrient-dense, cancer-fighting beverage. Almond butter spread: use homemade or natural almond butter as a topping on whole grain toast or as a dip for apple slices, providing healthy fats, protein, and vitamin E. When eaten in moderation, about a small handful, 20 to 30 g, per day, almonds offer a potent natural strategy to support antioxidant defenses, regulate stress responses, and help your body maintain cellular integrity. From ancient Persia to modern laboratories, Almonds remain a timeless ally in the quest for longevity and cancer prevention. Seed number 6, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are often overlooked, as though they're mere kitchen scraps. Yet these small kernels harbor a potent combination of nutrients vital for cancer prevention and overall health. Chief among them is zinc, providing approximately 7 milligrams per 100 g. Zinc is essential for DNA repair enzymes such as DNA polymerases and ligases, helping to correct mutations before they can propagate. This mineral also plays a pivotal role in immune surveillance. Adequate zinc levels support the activity of natural killer cells and T lymphocytes, frontline defenders against emerging tumor cells, and are linked to healthier prostate function in men over 50. Beyond zinc, pumpkin seeds supply magnesium, around 262 milligrams per 100 g, a mineral that promotes vascular relaxation, reduces blood pressure, and supports over 300 enzymatic reactions, including those involved in antioxidant defense and DNA stabilization. Manganese, around 4 milligrams per 100 g, acts as a cofactor for mitochondrial antioxidant enzymes, neutralizing free radicals generated during cellular metabolism. Meanwhile, vitamin E, about 35 milligrams per 100 g, provides lipid-soluble antioxidant protection, safeguarding cell membranes from peroxidation and oxidative damage. Key steps in interrupting the cascade toward malignant transformation. Perhaps most intriguing are phytosterols, plant-based sterols that structurally resemble cholesterol. In lab studies, phytosterols from pumpkin seeds have been shown to inhibit tumor growth by interfering with cholesterol uptake in cancer cells, slowing proliferation in both breast and colon cancer models. These compounds may also modulate cell signaling pathways related to apoptosis and cell cycle arrest, though more human studies are needed to confirm these effects in vivo. Incorporating pumpkin seeds into daily meals is simple and satisfying. Aim for 30 g per day, approximately 3 heaping tablespoons. Here are some ideas. Salad booster. Sprinkle raw or lightly toasted seeds over mixed greens, adding crunch and a nutrient punch. Breakfast porridge. Stir seeds into oatmeal or quinoa porridge shortly before serving to retain their texture. Straight snack. Keep a small jar on your desk or nightstand. Pumpkin seeds make a quick, wholesome nibble that stabilizes blood sugar and wards off processed snacks. For a homemade energy bar that's perfect for on-the-go nourishment, combine 50 g pumpkin seeds, 30 g ground sesame seeds, 2 tablespoons of your favorite nut butter, almond, peanut, or cashew, a handful of oats, about 40 to 50 g, and a teaspoon of cocoa powder in a mixing bowl. Stir thoroughly until all ingredients adhere. If the mixture seems too dry, add a teaspoon of honey or maple syrup. Press the blend firmly into a small parchment-lined pan, creating a uniform layer. Refrigerate for 30 to 45 minutes to set. Cut into bars and store in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 1 week. Whether you're sprinkling them over a meal, blending into a smoothie, or molding them into bars, pumpkin seeds are an easy, cost-effective way to leverage zinc, magnesium, manganese, vitamin E, and phytosterols, all in a single plant-based package. By adding this unassuming seed to your daily routine, you empower your body's natural defenses, support DNA repair, and help create an environment where cancer cells struggle to survive, maximizing absorption and avoiding pitfalls. To unlock seed potency, while the nutritional profiles of seeds are impressive, getting the most from them hinges on proper preparation. Here are evidence-based strategies for maximizing absorption of vital nutrients and avoiding common pitfalls. Light, low-temperature toasting, 150 to 160 degrees Celsius for 8 to 10 minutes. Why it works. Gentle heating activates flavor compounds through the Maillard reaction without destroying heat-sensitive antioxidants like vitamin E and polyphenol. Studies show that moderate toasting can actually increase the availability of certain phenolic compounds by breaking down cell walls, making them more accessible to digestive enzymes. How to do it. Preheat your oven or skillet to 150 to 160 degrees Celsius. Spread seeds in a single layer on a baking sheet or dry pan. Toast for 8 to 10 minutes, stirring every 2 minutes to ensure even browning. Remove once they emit a light golden hue and a nutty aroma. Any darker and you risk degradation of nutrients. Pairing with vitamin C, rich foods, boosting mineral uptake. Seeds can be high in iron, and non-heme iron is notoriously difficult for the body to absorb. Vitamin C converts ferric iron Fe superscript 3 into the more bioavailable ferrous form Fe superscript 2. A simple squeeze of lemon over a seed-top salad or blending a handful of kiwi fruit into your seed-enriched smoothie can double or triple iron absorption. Tip: combine 30 g of seeds with 50 milligrams of vitamin C, about half a lemon, in the same meal to optimize uptake. Grinding or milling whole seeds, easier digestion and nutrient release. Many seeds have robust outer shells that resist chewing and digestive enzymes. Grinding them into a coarse or fine meal exposes inner nutrients and neutralizes phytic acid, an anti-nutrient that binds minerals like zinc, magnesium, and calcium. A quick blitz in a coffee grinder or food processor before adding to yogurt, porridge, or baked goods makes seeds more digestible and their minerals more bioavailable. Avoiding high heat over toasting. Preserve antioxidant integrity. Exposing seeds to temperatures above 180 degrees Celsius can break down essential fatty acids and denature antioxidant enzymes. Excessive browning also increases the formation of potentially harmful compounds like acrylamide. If you notice dark spots or a burnt smell, reduce heat or shorten cooking time. Steering clear of excess salt and artificial additives. Health impact of oversalting. Many store-bought roasted seeds are laden with sodium and preservatives, which can elevate blood pressure and strain kidney function, especially in seniors. Look for unsalted additive-free options, or roast plain at home and season lightly with herbs, a sprinkle of sea salt, or nutritional yeast for flavor without the downside. Portion control and moderation. Calorie density considerations. Seeds pack significant calories, up to 600 kilocalories per 100 g. Overindulgence can lead to unintended weight gain, which itself is a risk factor for inflammation and certain cancers. Aim for 20 to 30 g, about a handful per day, split across meals or snacks to sustain steady nutrient intake without gastrointestinal discomfort. By integrating these simple yet scientifically grounded practices, gentle toasting, vitamin C pairing, grinding, and mindful seasoning, you ensure that the small seeds you eat pack the maximum punch of antioxidants, minerals, and healthy fats, all while reducing anti-nutrients and unwanted additives. This approach helps you harness the full preventive potential of seeds in your daily diet, maximizing absorption and avoiding pitfalls. To unlock seed potency, while the nutritional profiles of seeds are impressive, getting the most from them hinges on proper preparation. Here are evidence-based strategies for maximizing absorption of vital nutrients and avoiding common pitfalls. Light, low-temperature toasting, 150 to 160 degrees Celsius for 8 to 10 minutes. Why it works. Gentle heating activates flavor compounds through the Maillard reaction without destroying heat-sensitive antioxidants like vitamin E and polyphenol. Studies show that moderate toasting can actually increase the availability of certain phenolic compounds by breaking down cell walls, making them more accessible to digestive enzymes. How to do it. Preheat your oven or skillet to 150 to 160 degrees Celsius. Spread seeds in a single layer on a baking sheet or dry pan. Toast for 8 to 10 minutes, stirring every 2 minutes to ensure even browning. Remove once they emit a light golden hue and a nutty aroma. Any darker and you risk degradation of nutrients. Pairing with vitamin C, rich foods, boosting mineral uptake. Seeds can be high in iron, and non-heme iron is notoriously difficult for the body to absorb. Vitamin C converts ferric iron Fe superscript 3 into the more bioavailable ferrous form Fe superscript 2. A simple squeeze of lemon over a seed-top salad or blending a handful of kiwi fruit into your seed-enriched smoothie can double or triple iron absorption. Tip: combine 30 g of seeds with 50 milligrams of vitamin C, about half a lemon, in the same meal to optimize uptake. Grinding or milling whole seeds, easier digestion and nutrient release. Many seeds have robust outer shells that resist chewing and digestive enzymes. Grinding them into a coarse or fine meal exposes inner nutrients and neutralizes phytic acid, an anti-nutrient that binds minerals like zinc, magnesium, and calcium. A quick blitz in a coffee grinder or food processor before adding to yogurt, porridge, or baked goods makes seeds more digestible and their minerals more bioavailable. Avoiding high heat over toasting. Preserve antioxidant integrity. Exposing seeds to temperatures above 180 degrees Celsius can break down essential fatty acids and denature antioxidant enzymes. Excessive browning also increases the formation of potentially harmful compounds like acrylamide. If you notice dark spots or a burnt smell, reduce heat or shorten cooking time. Steering clear of excess salt and artificial additives. Health impact of oversalting. Many store-bought roasted seeds are laden with sodium and preservatives, which can elevate blood pressure and strain kidney function, especially in seniors. Look for unsalted additive-free options, or roast plain at home and season lightly with herbs, a sprinkle of sea salt, or nutritional yeast for flavor without the downside. Portion control and moderation. Calorie density considerations. Seeds pack significant calories, up to 600 kilocalories per 100 g. Overindulgence can lead to unintended weight gain, which itself is a risk factor for inflammation and certain cancers. Aim for 20 to 30 g, about a handful per day, split across meals or snacks to sustain steady nutrient intake without gastrointestinal discomfort. By integrating these simple yet scientifically grounded practices, gentle toasting, vitamin C pairing, grinding, and mindful seasoning, you ensure that the small seeds you eat pack the maximum punch of antioxidants, minerals, and healthy fats, all while reducing anti-nutrients and unwanted additives. This approach helps you harness the full preventive potential of seeds in your daily diet. If you found this valuable, hit like, subscribe, and share with loved ones. Drop a comment. Which seed will you try first? Let's build a community of seniors empowering their health, one seed at a time.